Hey everybody, welcome back. Look at all this. Look at all this. Everyone has shit to chat about with each other, it looks like. Like Dedu with his buddy Dimitri.
Your Highness, the hour is late. May I ask where it is you're going?
I'm off to the library for a bit of research before I train. After that, a bath and bed.
Very well. I shall accompany you.
No. There's no need for that. I am a grown man, after all.
You sustained an injury during yesterday's training. My presence may be of use to you.
It was a mere bruise that will heal in no time. No need to fret over me, Dedu.
Are you dissatisfied with me, Your Highness? Please do not hesitate to correct me.
And there it is again.
Yes? What is it?
Well, you often choose to address me as Your Highness. When we first met, you used to call me by my name.
That was because I was unfamiliar with Fodlan's speech. Thinking back, such rude manners were inexcusable.
To be honest, I much preferred it. I feel more comfortable being addressed by my name, rather than with the honorifics that go along with being a prince.
But
I did not teach you to read and write so that you know how to address me properly. And I brought you to the academy as my friend, not a vassal.
But Your Highness, a vassal is precisely what I am.
So much has happened since we met, yet we cannot seem to bridge this gap. So be it. I give you leave to return to your quarters. Take an early night and reflect on what I've said. Please.
I couldn't possibly. I said I would accompany you, did I not?
True, but I would much prefer that we take steps to ease this mindset of yours.
Really gotta get him to chill out. Ash wants to talk to, Ingrid.
Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it? Ash?
Huh, Ingrid, you gave me a start. How long have you been standing there?
Not too long. Apologies for startling you. Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it. What has you so captivated?
Oh, it's quite an old book. One of the really old legends of Fargus.
Aha! It must be the Sword of Kaifon then, yes?
Oh, so you know it.
Oh yes. I know it quite well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book. The tale of the warrior Kaifon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Glug to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
Exactly. I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle in the name of his king.
Indeed, he was the very picture of the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Ah, the part about the war of the eagle and lion? That's my favorite part. In a flash, Kaifon's sword flew from its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Kaifon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows. I can recite the entirety of it if you like. I never grow weary of that tale, the pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them. I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well. Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
Well, the first one I ever read was Glug and the Maiden of Wind.
You have fantastic taste. That story is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
I know. When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
I was wondering what they would have to talk about, since I haven't really seen them interact much outside of that. So that was neat. It's time, oh boy. The last time you two talked, it didn't go well.
That's a heavy sigh. Again.
Yeah? That's the sigh of exhaustion after spending the past month apologizing for your behavior to Well, everyone.
Apologizing? I've been pretty darn restrained lately.
If by restrained you mean falling all over yourself to garner the attention of every passing female, then yes, you've been quite restrained. Mark my words, the more you hurt people, the more weighty the repercussions will be. Your actions will come around to bite you.
Ha! If I get bitten, that's all just part of the game. Heck, I had one girl's brother come after me with a pitchfork.
If you end up getting maimed or killed by a pitchfork, don't expect me at your funeral. Glenn used to make light of getting hurt too. Then one day, he got more than hurt. Now he's gone.
I'm sorry. I was being... You're right. I know what it did to you when he died. It hurt to see you hurt and not be able to do anything. When you wouldn't even come out of your room to take care of your horse.
Nothing affected me the way his passing affected me.
Well, I'm happy that you're better. Seeing you out and about helped me relax enough to be able to flirt with girls again.
Your predictability is utterly disappointing. When I finally stopped mourning, you know what brought me back? My concern for you.
Me?
You know you can't get along without me following in your shadow and caring for you. You flirt with anything that has a pulse, offend people left and right, and constantly cause commotions.
Huh. The truth really does hurt.
Please, Sylvain, consider your actions before you carry them out. And stop acting so nonchalant about getting hurt or killed. Promise me that.
Okay. I promise.
I like that, but there was no part where he tried to fuck her grandmother, so I don't know if we'll ever top that moment. But at least they're having genuine conversations with each other. I feel like I'm most interested in the ones where the support ends with them going like, yeah, and I fucking hate you. They've gotten closer. It's like, I hope it just gets worse, where it's like, and then they just started fighting. And one of them lost an arm. Let's see, you have two, actually. We'll start with Annette, because I'm most interested in that one. Because I haven't seen these two interact much.
Good morning, Your Highness. Getting in some early training, huh?
Oh, it's not too terribly early. And what about you?
Oh, I'm just going for my morning walk. Hey, maybe you'd like to join me. It's a great way to start the day.
A morning walk? Funny. Gustav always kept the same habit. You really do remind me of your father, Annette.
I hear that a lot. Father was always busy with work, so he wasn't around much. But when he was home, he'd often take me with him for his walks.
Annette, something's been weighing on me. Something I've done terribly wrong. Your father, he worked tirelessly. I don't know if I ever saw him take a rest. I feel as though, in a way, we stole him from you.
I'll admit it was a bit lonely growing up. But I understand. Father loved his work. No one ever doubted that. Actually, I've been thinking recently that I'd like to talk to you more, Your Highness.
Oh? Any reason in particular?
Father was a man of few words, both with myself and my mother. But sometimes he would tell me about you. So, you don't really feel like a stranger to me. In a way, it's like I've known you for a long time. Almost as though you're my big brother.
Your big brother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I let that slip out. That was rude of me.
No, nonsense. I promise you, I don't mind at all. It's certain that my days would have been filled with more fun if I'd had a little sister like you. What kind of things did Gustav tell you about me? I'd love to hear more on this topic.
Do you really want to know? Well, for one, he used to tell this story about when you were a child and...
You know what? Never mind. I have a bad feeling about where this is going. How about you forget we had this talk altogether? And don't mention it to anyone.
He's like, I don't know what it is. My past either has me being embarrassed or everyone around me dying. I don't think it's gonna be about that one this time. Let's see, Sylvain, let's have a chat among the bros.
I'd better avoid the training grounds. I swear His Highness never sleeps.
You're out late, Sylvain. Is it safe to assume you've been wildly carousing with women? I'm afraid that behavior simply will not do.
Ah, Your Highness! Hello. No, I was not wildly carousing with women. There was only the one. Let's just forget you saw me. Agreed?
Unfortunately, I can't do that. It's time someone talked some sense into you. And it seems the task has fallen to me. Sylvain, I'm not saying you can't enjoy yourself at night. But you must learn the art of moderation. Again and again, you end up wandering the streets until the early morning.
Okay, I get it. I don't need one of your lectures. I've got them all memorized anyway. I promise I'll be better in the future. I'll stop going out at night, I'll focus more on my studies, and in return, you'll go into town with me, and we'll invite some cute girls to dinner. Shall we shake on it?
The way your mind works absolutely confounds me. How did you even arrive at such a notion?
You need to get out more. Naive and uptight is no way to live your life.
Naive and uptight? Yes, well, compared to you, I imagine I'm downright run-of-the-mill.
I'm not so sure. Most men are experienced enough to know not to give a dagger to the girl they...
Will you never let that rest? It was many years ago. Perhaps a good knock on the head will help you to finally forget about it.
With your brute strength, a knock on the head could knock the life right out of me. You'd better watch that temper, Your Highness. So how about this? I'll try to behave, and you'll try to loosen up.
If I do as you wish, will you truly promise to improve your behavior?
What'd I just say? Of course I'll behave. A knight of Fargus never goes back on his word. What about you? I want to see you with a girl on your arm.
I am a man of my word. I will attempt to do as you ask. But you had better uphold your end of the bargain as well.
Seriously? Yeah, I'll believe it when he introduces me to the lucky girl. Oh, Dimitri, you always take even the silliest things so very seriously. This should be fun.
It's good to see that they're improving each other. How about this one?
Hello, Ingrid. Can I have just a teeny tiny moment of your time?
Sure, I can spare a moment or two.
I was wondering, do you have any interest in fashion and makeup and stuff like that?
I haven't the time to bother with such frivolities. As long as basic hygiene is being met, then I'm happy.
Oh, but you're missing out on something so fun. I mean, it's not like you need it, of course. You've got beautiful bone structure, lovely hair, long legs, but aren't you interested in trying something new?
Well, thank you. I suppose I do find it all somewhat intriguing. But my time is precious to me, and my focus is on knighthood. Taking time to paint my face simply isn't a top priority.
Sure, but imagine if you could combine the two and become the most fabulous knight ever. Okay, maybe I'm taking it too far. I know knights don't necessarily need a ton of makeup or things like that for the job. I'm just saying, I really think you'd enjoy it if you opened your mind to it. All I'm talking about is a light touch. I can see it now. Your gorgeous face done up with a delicate application of makeup. The fabulous knight who everyone looks up to and wants to be.
Well, maybe? I guess. That does sound mostly harmless.
Hooray! Okay, we don't have a moment to lose. Here, take this makeup kit, play around with the colors, and see what speaks to you.
Now, wait just a...
I actually got that little kit as a gift the other day, and I wasn't sure what to do with it because I already have that one. It's a limited palette, but I think it fits the look you're going for perfectly.
I actually never agreed to start putting that stuff on my face, Annette.
What? Oh. Well then, I guess this whole kit will have to go to waste. I'll just throw it away like the garbage it is.
You're throwing it away? I can't just stand by and let something go to waste. Okay. All right. Thank you. We can do this.
That's the spirit! Oh, and I'm happy to help you learn to apply it too. Come on, let's go to my room. I have some brush techniques to show you before you get started.
Now, don't get carried away. Ugh. She played me like a fiddle.
Soon you will become even more beautiful. Or look like a clown, one of those. Well, we're all done with that. Let's do the exploration. Also, while I die, apparently. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
A stone? Yet, as I think of it, that is that...
Alright, well, you have fun. Yeah, this is a lot of hair, actually. Wow. Should probably get that cut. Time has arrived. Let's save in case I fail and want to try it again.
Hello.
You must win. All right, here we go. Yes, I come with the horse.
Who's next?
Didn't stand a chance. Next, it's a soldier.
You never had a
Oh,
chance.
it can't pick Bernadetta because I sniped her. That's why.
I must stay focused.
If we're in the semifinals, I can totally blow one of these now. Go for it.
Is that all?
And now the finals.
Over already.
As leader of the house, you've done us well. Good job. Intermediate seal gained. Alright, I feel good about that one. Now, next order of business, I guess, is to improve everyone's motivation.
Okay.
And also give them, like, extra little hearts and stuff. I feel like that's a valid thing. The best way to do that is to food. Today's special. Dedu and Felix.
I like this.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
looks
it's all pretty good. Very, very good. All right, next up, you two. Num num. And you two.
Today's
Man, we sure do love the lasagna. Alright, plenty of people have had their good eats, and now I shall see you guys when we get a successful looking tea time, since that seems to be the only other thing we could do at this moment. You know, Bernadetta, over the 45 times that I've attempted to get a perfect tea time with you, I feel like this one's gonna be really special.
What is it? Did I do something wrong?
Not in this timeline.
thanks so much.
Well, let's wait on that.
Not cool yet.
Let's begin. You're awesome. Thanks for everything. You haven't done anything, but thanks. You know what? You're doing great. Okay. The last, like, 6 times I haven't gotten past, like, 1. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. View from the bridge? Place you'd like to visit? Fucking... I think this one's been. I think I've gotten this one right with this. Yes! Okay.
Please don't eavesdrop on my singing anymore, okay?
Okay, in case you're wondering, you can't reply to this by laughing. I shall nod. Yes! I'm also incredibly concerned, by the way, of whether or not those questions have only one correct answer. Because that nod did not exist the last time I had that. Is the potential of being doomed? Maybe. Maybe. Observe. Yo, joke. Nod. Joke. Nod. Joke. Sip that tea. Very good. Very good. Now we will leave, and I will forget the last 30 plus minutes.
This was great.
No, it wasn't, but you know, it was. You're great. Bye. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Oh, I apparently have one of these. Well, where? I don't see it anywhere. Let's fast travel, and maybe that'll pop him up somewhere. Yeah, he's up there now. Okay. We get to go see Ash. Is that my first one with him? I feel like I've met with him before, but it might have been that he's met with other people a lot. Yeah, that's the thing. Have I met with everyone in the class? I have, actually. Wait, let's double check. Yeah, this will be the last one that I haven't gotten at least one meeting with. All right, let's do it.
Professor.
Ash would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Of course! Of course, my child.
Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor. Looks like we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the monastery. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that knight gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bargains.
It's thanks to your bartering skills.
It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me too, at least until Lenato adopted me into his family. Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary, weren't you? I'm sure you've traveled all over Fodlan. That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me.
You're probably... No, not so different.
You think so? But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live.
It wasn't so bad.
Wow, I guess you must get used to it. That's really incredible, though. Oh! I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for ages.
What's the book?
Glug and the Maiden of Wind. It's a well-known tale of chivalry in Fargus. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was what got me learning to read. Give me that book!
Pooh!
Hey, creep. Don't touch the merch. What the? Somebody catch that thief. Cut him in half like my prices.
Please, calm down, ma'am.
You calm down, kid. If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a huge loss for me.
Here, allow me to compensate you.
You sure about that, Ash?
Huh? Are you serious, kid? I mean, no objections over here, but that sounds crazy.
Don't you worry. That thief will be paying me back just as soon as I catch him. Head on back to the monastery, Professor. I'll take care of everything here.
Let me see.
Are there like recurring characters in these games? Because that girl looked similar to art I've seen from the 3DS games. Not 100% sure on it. It's just, you know, it looks similar enough. Mostly the pose with the finger to the face like that kind of reminded me of it. So I'm not too sure on it. Regardless, we gotta go. We need to leave. We've spent way too much time. I burned way too much daylight, straight up just wasting my time like that. That was not ideal for me. It is Dedoo's motherfucking birthday. I have brought you here today for one important mission to do. And that's to sit with me and have a good time. Now, my major problem is I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing right now, but you're gonna have some almond blend, my friend. Something? Yeah, I need you to fucking give me the right answer no matter what, my friend. I have absolutely no fucking idea what his interests are. This is gonna be a mistake!
Just the right amount of heat.
He's so huge! Okay, Dedoo. Let's work together. There we go, that's simple enough.
Yes.
Capable comrades.
Indeed.
You're very capable. Likeable allies. Why would you not understand? Whatever, it's a nice tea time, so he has no problem.
It was delicious. I hope you will invite me again.
It only sucks if I get the first question wrong. Then it's like I ruined his fucking birthday. Then it's like, I won't ruin you, doo-doo. I don't want to ruin you, doo-doo. You're my little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-boo-boo-boo. I don't want to do that. Do not, under any circumstance, want to, like, spit in your face like that. Anyway. I think we're going to end off with that. Mainly because just, next thing is a mission, and a mission typically takes an entire episode, like a normal-sized one, to go through. And I think we've done enough. Next time on Fire Emblem Three Houses, we will, deal with the bandits in the Gautier Inheritance. So until next time, everyone.